wants to start?
Taj, what's the biggest thing you're going to take away from these two games in Arizona?
I think the rebounding battle. I feel like, me personally, I've been not doing my best on the boards, and I feel like that's one of the ways that we could have got better these last two games, giving ourselves a better chance these last two games.
What was working for you early, Abdi, when you got it going from the three-point line?
I don't even really know. My teammates just finding me, I guess, moving around and them trusting me to make shots. Yeah.
What's the key to playing better defense without committing fouls? That's been kind of something that's hurt you about these last two games.
We play with our hands too much, I think, and we don't. I feel like we were going into like the Big 12. We always mention how physical it is, and so I think we didn't emphasize, or I didn't tell my teammates enough about emphasizing not playing physical with your hands, but more with your body and your chest. And we have a lot of times where we're just like reaching or slapping down, and it's just sending teams to the free throw line. And the free throws add up.
What's the key to bouncing back from these couple losses on this road trip?
Just staying together, staying connected. It takes all of us to win, whether you play 40 minutes, whether you play 1 minute, it doesn't matter. It takes all of us to win, and get to go back home, regroup, watch a lot of film. And I mean, we can't hang our heads because we can't get these games back. We can only move forward. So played a lot of tough games. Obviously, didn't win on this road trip, but excited to head back home and get back to work.
Taj, what can give you confidence that the rebounding and some of the paint battles can be corrected moving forward?
Working on it. We just gotta keep working. It's just an effort thing, you know. It's a will thing, a willpower thing.
Abdi, that was your minute count was up today. How do you think your body handled, playing that long, especially late in the second half?
I can play however many. It doesn't matter to me. I don't really feel like pain or nothing like that. Like I can play for 80 minutes straight. I won't feel nothing. I'm good.
Was there a point in the game when you saw one or two go down when you realized it was going to be a good shooting day for you?
No, not really. I mean, I wasn't really focused on that. Obviously, I didn't play my best in Tucson, so I was just ready to play the next game, and my shots just happened to went in. I can't control whether it goes in or not. I just got to keep shooting them, and that's what I did. So.
Especially in the second half of this game, do you think you guys were maybe more aggressive with taking those three-pointers when they were there?
Yeah, obviously we're a great three-point shooting team, and just got to have the right guys shooting at the right time. You can't just jack up threes and think it's going to go in. Just got to go inside out and make teams pay. And obviously we're a great shooting team, and everybody on our team can shoot. So just taking advantage of that, and then obviously when they close out crazy, make the right play after that.
One thing you guys did do good in both these games was three-point defense, only allowed 3 in each game. Is it just kind of odd looking at that and that you guys weren't able to take advantage?
I mean, obviously those two teams probably don't shoot the ball as well as a lot of teams in the country. They just want to play inside, but now that we have great defense good enough defense on the outside, on the perimeter, we just got to focus on not getting blown by. Us guards are part of the reason why we're getting so much fouls and stuff, because we get straight line drives. Now it's in the bigs' hands, and like Doreen or Kamari or Taj, like it's hard to contest every shot without wanting to block it or foul or something, and you can't leave it in the ref's hands. So the guards just have to do better of not letting people get into the paint, and that's a high foul area. So we'll work on that.
Anything else for these guys? Okay. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Chelsea.
Okay. Start with opening statement from Coach, and we'll go to questions.
Blessed to do what I do. Thankful for my Savior who gives me this opportunity to love on these guys, coach them up, and the task in front of us. I'm built for this. And so I don't like to be in these situations, don't like to go through what we're going through, but there's a lot to learn from this. Our credit to Arizona State and Coach Hurley. Those guys, they played better than us, longer than us, and killed us on the glass and on the paint. And so that was the difference in the ballgame.
I know some of it was what you had to do in the final minute, but over 50 fouls on this trip. What do you attribute that to?
Bad coaching, so we're gonna do better.
What can you do to make it harder for teams to beat you on the glass?
We're gonna go figure that out, right? Like, you know, I thought we were in better position, and they just wanted the ball more. You know, I mean, big fella got a couple where we had guys like right underneath him. You know, and so, you know, yeah, you know, we gotta be more physical without fouling, and there's that fine line right there, and so we gotta get better.
How frustrating can that be for the other team that maybe wanted more on times?
Really frustrating, you know. I mean, that's you know, you want your guys to be competing at the highest level on every possession, and when we don't, you know, we don't have a large enough margin for error to do that. Like, our margin for error is very small, and we need all of our guys playing well. We can't have two guys play well one night and get goose eggs from other guys, you know. And so, and I got to figure out how we keep Kamari out of foul trouble too, you know, because he only played 14 minutes. You know, he's 4 for 7 from the field in 14 minutes. If he can play 28, now we have a double-figure score in the post. You know, that's just, you know, that's what you got to have. I thought Doreen did a really good job. Taj did a good job. You know, Elias did exactly what I wanted him to do, you know, as far as offensively, you know, and but we have to, like, collectively do a better job when that ball is in the air. It's a 2-second fight when the ball's in the air, and we got to win that fight. And right now we're not winning it.
What can be done to grow from a trip like this?
Go back and work. But it didn't matter if you won 2, you still got to go back and work, you know, but it's no fun. You know, it's not. And I don't expect it to be fun. I expect those guys to be happy. You know, I think us and Baylor are the only 2 teams that have played 2 top 10 teams in the conference in our first 3 games, and then the one game that was not against a ranked team was on the opposing team's home court, right? So we're not going to be the only 0-3 team in the conference right now, but it's what you do from here on out that matters in the next game, and so that's just, you know, it's just the nature, you know. These dudes listen to this song and it says that they were made for this and they prayed for this, right? And, me too. Right? I mean, since I prayed, I wanted to be head coach in the Big 12 and face these kind of things and with these guys, you know, and figure this thing out. And so I'm fired up to get to work and get better.
3-point defense was good on this trip, but maybe that led to some other things. I guess just your thoughts on that.
No, like, once again, our margin for error, right? Like, you say, okay, hey, let's clog the paint, right? And then, you know, maybe Arizona makes more threes, and this team makes more threes, right? And I always say, okay, let's horn in on and play one-on-one in the post and not double, and you know, then they pound you in the post. They don't get threes, you know. So I mean, we have to get a balance of being able to do both. But one of the things that we have to do better is not let the ball get there, and that's our forwards working harder to front in the post so they can't roll it in there. And we are not doing a very good job of that, and that's been identified. We just have to get back home so we can work on it.
You mentioned the 2 top 10 teams, and I know you're not looking at the big picture, but just to be 0-3 and moving forward, you know, tough stretches in the Big 12. Does this one maybe sting to, you know, have a real chance at the end?
Yeah. Anytime you're in a close game, you want to, like, figure it out, you know, and learn how to win. And, you know, being, you know, down 9 with 4 minutes to go, you know, I thought the guys did a really good job there of executing, and they gifted us by missing some free throws, you know, and the score pressure started kicking in, you know, on them at the free throw line. And so, yeah, but yeah, we this one, you know, you had an opportunity and you let it get away. And great thing about this league is there's going to be a lot of opportunities coming up, and you know, and so we get to just every night it's either a quad 1 or a quad 2 game, right? And so you got a lot of opportunities in front of you to build and grow, and so excited about that.
Why was this a good game for Abdi from the outside?
He's more aggressive. He's just way more aggressive than he had been. We've been on him, you know, but I mean, at Arizona I subbed him out like 3 times, and every time he came out the game, I was like, shoot the ball, right? Shoot the ball. Like that's what he does. That's his superpower for us. We need him to shoot the ball. People like run people at him, and they put more people on him, and that spacing that he creates allows other guys to get some things, you know, downhill. But if he's not shooting the ball, it's hurting us. So, you know, I think his mindset was that he's going to be more aggressive, and his teammates found him. You know, so that was good.
You had, what, 5 days here? Do you feel like off the court, your team maybe got some camaraderie gained this trip?
Well, this team has great camaraderie. That's not an issue. The chemistry off the court is not an issue. It's the chemistry on the court. Like they don't always play like they really like each other, but you see them off the court and you'd be like, man, them dudes love each other, right? And so we need to like bring that on the floor. And one of the reasons, not that they don't like each other or that they feel like they can make the play rather than us making the play. We got to get them switched to us, because when we play for us and we get assisted shots, we're really good.
With Kamara, you mentioned keeping him out of foul trouble. With just him committing fouls so fast in games, would it be an option maybe to let him come off the bench for?
We got to help him grow as a player. We need him to start. I don't think that makes a difference. His fouls are, you know, I think he gets a little frustrated at times, and you know, when he thinks he's being hit too and not getting called, and so we gotta figure that out. But no, not starting him that's not something we thought about.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.